State Governor Dapo Abiodun has admonished media practitioners in the country to always adhere strictly to the ethics of the profession in the one's task of disseminating information to the general public. He made the call in Abeokuta, the state's capital, while commissioning a press center named after a former governor of the state, Chief Olusegun Oshoba. While seeking more and better collaboration and understanding for his administration policies and programs, the governor, however, warned against fake and yellow journalism, especially in the face of the current social media and its challenges.
I want to beg of you, the media, let us continue to be responsible in our reportage. Let us not sensationalize news because it's going to sell our newspapers. Let us protect the integrity and the oneness of this nation because we indeed do not have any other nation. On that note, this is our own way of immortalizing you. We want to thank you for your brand of investigative journalism that you practiced, and that is one thing that the young journalists must learn from you today. We also owe our common humanity a duty to propagate truth and be creative in the way we channel reports so that we do not inadvertently encourage hate speech, fake news, or yellow journalism.
Serving and veteran in the media profession, traditional rulers, captain of industries, government officials, among others, who witnessed the commissioning of the edifice named after the former governor were full of praises for the gesture.
The honoree today is a man who has distinguished himself in two specific areas: journalism, or if you like, media, and also in politics. Now, the point was made by Waheed Odushile, former president of the Nigerian Guild of Editors, now commissioner for information, about how distinguished Chief Olusegun Oshoba was. He started his career in 1964 as a cub reporter at the Daily Times. First, he was a crime reporter. Later, he became a diplomatic correspondent, and he rose very quickly by dint of hard work and excellence, the excellence that he demonstrated, to become news editor, to become deputy editor, and later to become editor of the Daily Times in 1975. He will later leave the Daily Times to go to the Herald, where he was general manager, and he helped to build up the Herald in Ilorin, and he spent quite some time there.
He was a very fantastic reporter and manager, and is still one today. I worked under him as a reporter, and one particular incident that I keep on remembering him or telling people is to let today's working journalist, unless you are just in transit, if you have taken this profession as a profession that you want to keep on, you need to work harder, read harder, and think harder. Oga was everything, not only as a reporter, is a good informant.
The former governor didn't miss words appreciating the governor, also acknowledging his giant strides in developing the state.
To imagine that in my life, my return to these premises will be this glorious. It's something of emotion, and that's why you find me wearing etu. Now, when I call him the governor of restoration, when I left office, I was so aroused to the point that all the plaque and the symbol of all the projects I did were the first to be removed all over the state. Everywhere, Oshoba's project, this Oshoba project, even the government house that we built, that government house was built by direct labor.
Chief Olusegun Oshoba was elected on 2 occasions as governor of Ogun State, first from January 1992 until November 1993 with the Social Democratic Party (SDP). Samson Oyemoloye reporting for 24 News TV.